we got a chance to speak to the cast of the brand new HBO series Full Circle by Ed Solomon and Steven Soderbergh. Check out our conversation with Jim Gaffigan. So, congratulations on the show. I had absolutely no idea before watching this that there was a whole police force within the Postal Service. And that sent me down this rabbit hole on the internet. Like, they were the guys who investigated Charles Ponzi in the 1920s. Like, all of this stuff was blowing my mind.
Yeah.
How much of that blew your mind and did you look into before getting into this character?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. Similar to you, I had maybe heard of a postal inspector, and then you do more research, and it is a pretty high status position. So, like in talking, there's cops around everywhere when we're shooting, and I would always ask them, because when we did the raid, or and working with the postal inspectors And I was surprised to learn that being a postal inspector is there's some prestige in it. It's like it's not something where it's not the B team. It's you're investigating things, mail fraud, stuff like that, insurance scams and stuff. And it was interesting to learn about the postal inspector thing.
Oh, absolutely. There is such an amazing tension throughout this series. But the one thing that I got from your performance was there was an awkward humor to it, which I really enjoyed. And I was wondering if that was intentional. Like in your scenes with Zazie Beetz, there was always an undertone of comedy. Like, was that intentional?
Well, I think that there is because I remember when we were working, Zazie and I doing all these scenes, she's like, I think your character has a crush on me. And so there is something, but I think that Manny Broward, he has issues with women. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, he just, and that influences, it's kind of comes out in his relationship with his wife, with his daughter, how he talks, he talks to when he's, talking to that guy before he sends him on the raid. He complains about how women in his life, he loses arguments with them. And so, but I think with Zazie, there's a little bit of a generational thing, and he is annoyed, but almost kind of flabbergasted at the lack of respect that she shows this person of higher authority. And so instead of being angry, he's sarcastic. And I think he is threatened by her character, Melody. I think that he is somebody who is this civil servant who doesn't have hers borders on mental illness, right? But I think he's viewing it much more of a civil servant job. But there is some kind of, he wants to go on the raid, he wants to be a little bit of the hero that probably drew him to the police force, but he is, he's kind of viewing it I'm getting my pension. You know what I mean? That's much more of his approach than, say, Zazie, who has much more of a passion for the investigation.
Cool. Jim, this has been an absolute pleasure. I'm all out of time, but before I go, I just wanted to say I really enjoyed your SME, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
That was a lot of fun. And thank you so much for this, and congratulations on the show. I went in blind, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, great. Thanks so much.
Cool. Cheers.
Are all these things connected?
Everything is connected.
Check out Full Circle on HBO Go and on the all-new Astro. Let us know what you think once you do, and thank you so much for watching.